Okay, so I've got a dilemma, and I'm going to be looking towards YouTube, the gun tube guys, for some advice. I've got two single actions here. Both are in 357. I got those because I can shoot 38 special a lot cheaper than I can shoot 45 long Colt. And so I got two of these nickel plated revolvers. One is an UBERTI Cattleman, and the other one is a Ruger new model VAQUERO. Now, the Ruger has a transfer bar, so you can safely carry 6. The UBERTI does not have a transfer bar. It has a firing pin on the hammer. So you should carry 5 on that. I guess you probably could load 6. But if you bump the back, you'll have some SIG P320 incidences where, that could shoot something you don't want to. So I got to pick one of these to get rid of, and I'm going to pick one to keep. So they both feel solid. The hammers are shaped a little differently. The ejector rod is a little different. They both are sturdy guns. They're both in 357. The blade is a little bit thicker and maybe shorter on the UBERTI. I guess Ruger has a lifetime warranty. I don't know about UBERTI. I guess they're owned by Beretta. So before I give an overhead, let's load these. I'll show you how to load these and unload these. So with the Ruger, I don't have to kind of quarter cock it because it has a transfer bar and the loading gate. You just open the loading gate, you can rotate the cylinder. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's dump these out. Now, if these are fired, you might actually need to use this ejector bar here. Let's load the UBERTI. You gotta do this so you won't move. You gotta quarter cock it. And now the cylinder will freely spin. Whoa, I caught that one. Oh, I'm missing one. Try to get away from me. Can't count to 6. I did cheat on my Math for Marines LMS or learning module. All right, so this is the UBERTI. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, you got to open the loading gate. Do a little quarter cock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get these out of the way. They're running all over the place. Let's put those over there. Do the whole cowboy thing. That one. All right. So before I do the overhead, this is a cool feeling having two. It must feel like Outlaw Josie Wales. Get that old just mad, disgruntled veteran vibe going on. And I can't remember, but in the movie Red Dawn, he had a nickel-plated revolver, right? A single action. I think it might have had staghorn grips or something. So, all right, let's do the overhead. Okay, so I haven't measured these yet, but I think one might have like a 4.6 and one might have a 4 3/4 inch barrel. You can see that the hammers are slightly shaped different. The front sight blades are A little bit different. I think this one's thicker. The nickel plating is a little brighter on the Ruger. I guess these are made in Italy or something for Beretta. This is made in the US by Ruger. Now, which one do I keep, guys? I gotta sell one because I shouldn't have two of these in my possession. And so let me know which one has a better track record. I know this one has a better customer service as far as warranty work. Which one do you guys like better? You know, which one do you find works better and is the better gun overall? I mean, I might actually have to keep both of them because I have two boys. I might have just to give one to each. I mean, how cool would that be? For your dad to give you something like that. All right, so if you could, down in the comments, touch tips there. You know, let me know what you think. Which one should I keep? Let me move this so I don't drop this on there. So again, this is the Ruger. You can see that transfer bar in there, the little bar. That one's got the transfer bar. The UBERTI definitely has a tighter spring. I guess that's a wear part, something you'll probably replace. This one, you can see the hole, you see the firing pin. On the back of there, this hammer is flatter, but it's also broader in the back than the Ruger. As you can see, it's kind of rounded off. Cattlemen's has a little bit of a sharper edge, but you could file that down a little bit with some light grit sandpaper. It's a little sharp piece right there where the knurling is. But it is a nice, broad surface back there. You can hear the difference in the clicks. So, let me know what you guys think, YouTube. Do I keep the Ruger new model VAQUERO, or do I keep the UBERTI Cattlemen? Decisions. I do kind of like that. I'm not sure if that's wood or some fake wood or plastic. It looks kind of like wood. I do like the brown, but I like the black too. Two nickel-plated revolvers. Pretty sexy. All right, so, and again, I did get these so I can shoot 38 special cheaper. 45 long Colt is pretty expensive. And I would like to go out and shoot some, have my kids shoot some without spending $1 around. So, also let me know too, have you guys heard anything, any negatives about shooting a 38 special in a 357 caliber single action? I don't know of a reason not to, but maybe you guys do know something that I don't about that. So, yeah, let me know. And y'all have a good weekend. So which one do I keep? Ruger or UBERTI? I hear this, it's pretty solid way. Both guns are solid as far as I've heard. And I'm sure I'd be fine with both. But I probably got to get rid of one so my wife doesn't kill me. All right. Y'all have a good one. And be safe out there. Remember, all the guns are always loaded. So I guess these are single actions. I've noticed there's a lot more finger in the trigger guard action on single actions. Kind of goes against some of the rules, but I've seen guys do that with AKs. I think Travis Haley did that one time, but I think he had an AK think he had a crank that he had an ND with his finger out in the trigger guard. And I think in AKs, I think this Russians actually taught that, where you keep your finger in there, but you push it out against the front of the trigger guard. But it's probably not a good thing. All right. Do you want to hear this again? I think one of those clicks in there almost doesn't even sound like it's there. Is that 4? I think there's supposed to be 3, but it only sounds like 2. Was that 2? All right.